Hey there! Today we'll have a look at an Indian handmade pen by GAMA. And this pen was sent to me by Kevin from Fountain Pen Revolution, the GAMA Popular. That's this model. This is the Noodler's Nippon set. So you can see that these Noodler's pens are made in India, I think. Very, very similar pen models. Not exactly the same though, but very similar. Okay, so Kevin sent me this, the GAMA Popular. Part of the larger Indian pens. This is an ebonite model, and I think it works well. Ebonite's this kind of stuff, it's just pretty, it's very smooth to the touch, and just fun to use. Also, you can outfit these pens with a flex nib, which is something people go berserk over, so it's always nice that you have that option to put that on. Okay, let's look at the parts of the pen, then I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and then I'll do a writing sample. Top of the pen, or the cap, not much going on the finial. We have a simple but functional clip. Very tight, but not too tight to be used. A little ring at the bottom there, and then a barrel. And this barrel has GAMA on it. And as you can see, the ebonite is nicely polished. And at the end of the barrel there's nothing. The cap unscrews, so you won't accidentally pull it off. And as you can see, there is a lot of ink on this section there. So that's one of the things I don't like about it so much. These pens can leak some ink. Section itself looks nice though. Decent shape with a nice flare at the end. It's big enough to be used and not touch the thread, so you don't have to worry about sharp threads or anything. Then you have this nice two-tone flex nib. This is an upgrade. The pen itself costs $35 at Fountain Pen Revolution. And the upgrade you pay a bit for as well. It's an eyedropper filled pen, so pretty big barrel, quite a lot of ink in there, which is nice if you like really big ink ink capacity. And I also have ink on my hand, so it's definitely an interesting model, I would say. Things I like about it: well, nice pen. Yeah, I'm gonna put more ink on my fingers. Why not? Nice size. Posts, issue with posting is that it becomes really big, but in and of itself I think a nice size, pleasant to use. Things I don't like about it so much: well, I definitely have an ink leakage issue here, so that I think is not too great. That could be because it was twirled around too much, I don't know, but it's really something that would require some care. Of course, the issue is always with eyedroppers that they have a lot of ink in them, so if something goes wrong, then it really goes wrong. Having said that, I mean, it's not like it leaks continuously. Maybe it was just thrown around a bit too much. The pen performed well, and the flex nib was very pleasant to use. It gave pretty consistent ink flow. As with all modern pens, there is a little bit of railroading occasionally. Unavoidable, I think. The nice thing is it does have an ebonite feed. Ebonite feeds and flex typically work well together. You just get a nice rich flow once the feed is well saturated. So nice, a nice pen. Not extremely expensive for a handmade pen, and particularly cool, of course, that it writes. That always helps in a pen. So I think it's a nice model. I like it. Nice, a larger pen without being ridiculously oversized. Okay, Kevin, thanks a lot for sending me this pen. I appreciate it. Dimensions of the pen, as well as high-resolution pictures, will be on the website sbrebrown.com, and what we should do next is a writing sample. So that's coming up. Hope this was useful so far, and I'll gladly see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we go with the GAMA Popular, with the flex nib and the ink. I thought it was American Blue, Private Reserve American Blue. Okay, let's do a bit of writing. Get a bit of feedback as you write, but the nib is smooth enough. Use it with a bit more pressure there. You see the line does get a bit wider. Let's now look at no pressure and fast writing. I think there was no real skipping. There was something here and there was something there, but I think that was me turning the nib. And even if it was skipping, then I think it really did quite well with such fast writing. The pen is definitely on the wet side of things. Which you can see there. And of course it is a flexi nib. I just want to make sure that the feed was primed well. So I'm just adding more and more pressure. You can see that really goes quite far before it starts to railroad. And the nice thing about that is that you can really do some nice flexi writing without modulating your speed too much, which is, I find, quite impressive. I have not seen a lot of modern pens be able to do that. So, thanks a lot to Kevin from Fountain Pen Revolution for sending me this pen for review. I really appreciate it. Guys, I hope this was useful. And I'll gladly see you later.